my fucking brain! No! No! Please! Ennis! Ennis! Oh my fucking Ennis, shut the shit! Close it, close it, close it, close it! No! Trick, I believe. Ooh! 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 Hello everyone and welcome back to the lounge. I'm Liam and today we take a look at Still Wakes the Deep. Still Wakes the Deep is a horror game about a group of survivors trying to stay alive as the oil rig they stand on begins to sink into the grasp of an unknown entity. I hope you enjoy the story and I'll see you at the end of the video with my thoughts. Alright, so I'm going to give you some of the story beats so you can understand what's happening throughout the game. Start the game as Kaz. He has a letter from his missus, something about marriage troubles, his daughter's missing. Well, it's breakfast time, so we have to head to the canteen. As we do, we meet Finley. She has to fix up the rig because it's contractor grade bullshit, meaning everything's cheap and nothing works. But we hand her a lighter and pass by the best part of the game. Trick, I believe. Ooh! 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 So we make it to the canteen, talk to some crewmates, talk to our boy Roy, and the boss calls us in. We travel across the deck, hearing something about the drill being off. We make it to the boss's office, where we are fired because the boss learns of us being on the run. And so we have to make it to the helipad to be flown off. But, guys, we are so fucked. I'm near close to being manslaughter. Oh shit. Damn. Fuck. Yeah, look down. No, I don't think so. We get knocked out and have a weird memory playback. But luckily, we get back up after being saved by 2 men of the crew. When we wake back up, we have to help Brody in stabilizing a diving bell, as the man struggles inside. Once we're done, we go under the rig, where we see this. Douglas. We enter Lake C and find a flashlight, the most useful tool of any game. And we find our friend Finley from earlier. She tells us something real bad has happened to a guy named Gibbo. This is Gibbo. Hi, Gibbo. Oh shit. And Douglas is dead. We finally return to accommodations to see this. Trots is almost definitely not alive anymore. Well, he's dead. Anyways, it's time to find Roy, who's going to be hiding in the freezer while we go downstairs to get the lifeboats ready. We get down there just fine. Oh, fuck, I didn't read what it... No! I mean, we get down there just fine and prime the boats, but again, shitty rig. So as they fall, we have to head back upstairs to get to the helipad. But we come across something strange. Jesus. Oh. Well, it seems Trots isn't dead. He's just some, like, scary spider mutant guy now. That's fun. Either way, we need to sneak past him to get to Roy. Oh my fucking brain! Run! We must run past him to get to Roy. And so we do, and we tell Roy we are going to go to the helipad, and we're going to keep them at the helipad long enough for Roy to grab his insulin and head towards us. And so we head back to the deck, which has been enveloped by fog. That's when we run into Ennis, a handsome man who warns us of Muir. This is Muir. Hi, Muir. To get to the helipad, we'll have to fix the crew lift again, but Muir decides he can't leave empty-handed. Oh, no! Please! Ennis! Ennis! Oh my fucking Ennis, shut the shit! Close it, close it, close it, close it! No! No! Ennis! Please! No! And Ennis is dead. But nevertheless, we have to make it to the helipad, where Rennick is demanding to leave immediately. This will leave everyone who's still on the rig stranded. But by the time we get there, we're too late. Rennick! You son of a bitch, you wait for me! Rennick! So, we take another tumble and have another memory of an argument that we had with our wife. And as we come to, we travel through the boss's office, where we find the letter from the cops that Rennick was sent. We also get a call from Brody about getting the generator area on. That way we can send out an SOS. So, we head for the engine rooms and run into someone.
Oh my fucking Christ. Oh my god!
Motherfucker, run! Oh! Oh shit! Oh no! Oh shit! Oh fuck! No, 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 no! Oh please! Oh my god!
Thank God. Oh. Oh. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Hell no, hell no, hell no. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, 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 fuck, fuck. Oh, shit, shit, shit. Oh, fuck. 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 Please kill somebody else. Please kill somebody else. Oh, shit. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I don't know where I'm going. I'm dead. Break it! Break it! Break it! Break it! Break it! Break it! Oh shit! Come on! 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 Let me out! Oh, Minnie, please! Shut it! Oh! Oh shit!
After some parkouring, we make it to the engineering room, and we meet back up with Finley. She lets us know the first thing we should do is mess with the protective relay. But when that doesn't work, Finley sends us to restart the generators. But before then, another fuck-ass monster appears. This is Adair. Don't say hi to Adair. He's a bitch. We avoid him long enough to manually reset the generator, and so, with a few more encounters with Adair, we make it to the protective relay. With the power finally back on, Brody calls us. It turns out that the rig is sinking, so we gotta head to the pontoons. For those who don't know what the pontoons are, it's basically like the floaties for a rig. Here's a picture. We get to leg A through a hallway. We have to crawl and fall down the leg to get to the floor where the winch is. And finally, when we can lock the cable in place, we have to get to the next winch. We have to dive through the pontoons, where the water there is now mixed with bodies and oil. Water floods the area as we avoid almost drowning, and we make it to a room where this O'Connor guy is fused to the wall.
Oh shit.
He tries to grab us, but once we break loose, we make a run for it. The next room has the winch that we're looking for, and with the job finally done, we ascend leg B. And all we have to see is this. We get topside and we have to call Roy about the situation. After that call ends, we start having audio hallucinations where we think Suze is calling us over the phone. We cross the deck and see how massive this thing has grown. Also, that Kaz notices that the rig is being filled with oil and gas. We make it to the opposite side of the deck where Brody explains that stuff is going terribly wrong. The flare stack is ruptured, and if we don't fix it, it's going to blow the entire rig away. To prevent this, Kaz must make it to the diverter valve. And on our way to it, we run into a dare again. When a valve fails, there's only one option. We gotta do it manually. So, Adair chases us up the arm until this point.
Go that hole. Pussy! Launch that hole. Oh shit! Good fucking riddance.
Of course, Kaz isn't that lucky. So as we make it to the end of the burning arm, we fall far and are knocked out once again. After having more dreams of Suze, we wake up on the broken catwalks, where we see the entity covering the drill. We catch up to Finley and Brody, both of who had thought us dead. With everyone here, we get plans started. That is before Roy calls in. He hasn't got his insulin and time is running out. We head to his room to find his insulin. Charles acts as an obstacle while we do so.
No! Charles,
After
wait!
grabbing the
I
insulin,
didn't
we can
mean
finally
it.
stop running from Charles because he is soon crushed by the
Oh,
debris
thank
of the
God.
breaking rig.
Oh, fuck you, Charles.
But as we make it topside, we find out that we are far too late.
Roy, talk to me, big man. Come on, Roy. Roy, wake up, you prick. Please wake up. Wake up, come on. Oh, you bastard. Don't leave me here. Please, big man, come on back. Christ, don't leave me. Roy, don't leave me. I can't do this, man. I'm scared, Roy. I'm fucking terrified. What am I going to tell Susan? I mean, she's going to fucking kill me, man, you know? She loved you, big man. She really loved you. So did my girls. Wait, what am I going to tell them? Oh, sorry. Your Uncle Roy's not coming home. Aye, I know. Me and Ollie. I love this big man, do you hear me? I loved him.
After that heartbreak, we answer a call from Finley, where we break the news. Afterwards, she tells us we have to get to the Marine Control, because she could not. With luck on our side for once, we take a swaying damaged beam straight to Marine Control. Here we find Roper. He was a drill specialist from the start of the game, who seems to be aware enough to help us. Finley calls and walks us through the steps we need to take, and Kaz asks about Brody, but Finley says he'll be fine, and that he should already be on his way. So we flood the pontoons to keep us from sinking. All we gotta do now is meet back up with our remaining friends. But it won't be easy. The sea is flooding the hallway, so we must swim to get where we're headed. However, water will not be the only obstacle.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, please. Oh my god. You get the fuck off of me. You sick fuck.
With Rennick and Trotz dead, we should have an easy time catching up with the other two. But when we arrive, Finley is zoning out and alone. We grab the phone and Brody informs us that he wasn't out yet. We offer to help, but he denies it, and we stay on the phone until he passes. Finley says that we can't just sit around anymore, that it just cannot reach the mainland. So she, armed with the lighter that we gave her, marches to the drill as we chase behind her.
Finley, wait a minute. Come back. You're not thinking straight.
However, she's stopped when she's crushed by falling debris.
Oh no.
Here, she talks to us and says this.
We can't get back. We can't. But I can. There's no going to stop with us. Fuck's sake, McCleary. For once in your life, be brave. Be brave for them. You can't save yourself. But you can save them.
Jesus, Finley.
You want to leave it a chance? If it gets to the mainland, you know I'm right. Almost fucking right.
Oh, Christ. All right. Aye, all right. For them. Fuck.
Kaz takes these words to heart and does just that.
Sorry, Suze.
He grabs the lighter. He walks down to the drill. As oil and gas fill the area, he looks down into the infinite abyss, sparks the lighter, and finally, he takes responsibility. Explosion arrives, and as we do, I believe we also see Kaz's life flash before his eyes. It tells the story of how he started being with Suze, their marriage, the birth of his family, and it cuts to him waking up in his room. Suze is asleep in the bed, and before he says goodbye, he tells her to kiss the kids for him.
Kiss the Waynes for me. Tell them I'll be back for Christmas.
As he leaves, all that remains
I'm sorry.
is the sea. And that is the story of Still Wakes the Deep. It is one of my favorite stories. I want to explain why. I think Still Wakes the Deep is a very important game. It's an amazing game whose story shows what can happen when a person cannot take responsibility. No, I don't mean if you mess up, you're destined to be blown up with a giant flesh creature in the middle of the ocean. At least I hope that won't happen. No promises. But the game really focuses this lesson as Kaz's main drive. He's on the run from the law after brutally attacking a man named Billy. Kaz leaves behind his wife and his kids in hopes that he won't have to face the law. However, the law would still catch up with him, as it always does. But before he can face the justice system, the drill unearths a monstrous creature, and you know the story from there. We know Kaz doesn't stay this bad man. We still do see him try to weasel his way out of trouble with Rennick a few times. And of course, throughout most of the game, he still thinks he can get Billy to drop the charges. But as the game goes on and we lose more friends, I think the game wants Kaz, and in extension, us, to learn how to atone or take responsibility for what we've done. We know Kaz misses his family due to the hallucinations and dreams throughout gameplay. They are his everything. It's a shame that it took this creature to show him that. And now, with the threat of this thing reaching the mainland and hurting what he cares for most, his family, he finds the courage to prevent the spread. It is unfortunate that the only way to save his family is to sacrifice himself. So I believe that's what the game wants to tell us. That we can't run forever, and if we want to grow, we can't take the easy ways out. Instead, we must look inward and take responsibility for our actions. All in all, I think Still Wakes Deep is a beautifully designed game with an even more beautiful message. The visuals left nothing to be desired. The premise was used well, and the setting was really fun, especially with the great voice acting. And it leaves a lasting impression with its lesson. And that is why Still Wakes Deep is a game I don't think I will ever be able to forget. If you're still here, this is my first time making a video like this, so I appreciate any feedback. Check me out on Twitch. Once we get to 100 followers, I'm going to play another C game, Subnautica. And who knows, I may make a video on that game. But, if nothing else, thank you for watching this far, and for stopping by the lounge. I'm Liam, you've been wonderful, and I hope you have a great day.